Libraries are a new feature of RF YAMS, to allow the convenient usage of complex models as building blocks in a project. After the models are inserted into the project, they can be edited like any other contents. The default grid resolution is not appropriate to the intended scaling of the model. Hence, the grid is adjusted. A line segment can be replaced by another segment type, by holding the Control modifier key, while clicking on the segment. This opens a pop-up menu, to choose the new segment type. To ensure proper orientation of the circle arc axis, please, turn the scene until the grid flips into the respective orientation. The grid normal, this is the vector pointing perpendicular out of the grid plane, is used as hint for the circle axis. For a track which is intended to end with an arc, a line segment has to be added temporarily, because this line is needed for the tangent at the arc end, to determine the arc radius and angle. The line segment can be deleted again, after the arc has been done. The track editing is done. Clicking the Done button, the geometry associated to the track, is rebuilt. The Escape key could have been used as well instead of the Done button. There are vehicles provided for plane tracks and 3D tracks. Vehicles for plane tracks have less degrees of freedom to lower the required performance concerning the kinematic simulation. In this specific case, the engine for 3D tracks has to be used. The track joints of the vehicle have to be connected to the track. The initial joint values of the track joints have to be adjusted to the current positions of joint tracks. Concerning the kinematic chains, this results in a closed loop. Therefore, all the other involved joints of the engine are passive, which allows the kinematic solver to adapt their values in the simulation. To add the simulation of driving, a joint track controller is added to the diesel engine. It is intended to manage the joint value of the active track joint. A track switch controller is added to connect the track ends for the kinematic solver. It is used to close the track loop. In other words, it ensures that the active as well as the passive track joint can pass over the end of the track to appear on the beginning again. Please, don't forget that each isolated kinematic graph must contain at least one body which is static. Otherwise, the kinematic solver will ignore it. That's it. Now, let's simulate.